Hi, my name is Amanda. I am 24 and I'm from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and I'm starting my YouTube channel like many are in 2020. So I basically just decided to come onto YouTube for, a lot of the same reasons as others. So first off, I love makeup, so this will definitely be beauty focused, makeup focused. And I also like talking about important and interesting topics, and I love watching videos where people are doing their makeup and talking about things that matter to them and talking about things that are important in the world. And I was like, I think I could use more of those, and like maybe I could try doing it myself. So starting off with every video, I will encourage everyone to drink water. So I only have half of this filled, and my goal by the end of this video is to finish usually a whole one, but today we're going to do half because since quarantine started, I've been so crappy at drinking water, like the crappiest ever, and I'm sure there's other people who feel the same way. So yeah, I want to encourage everyone to just, grab a glass, drink some water, because for me, the way that my skin feels after I drink water is good, and I feel like this is just like my foundation for, just like healthy skin. Hell yeah. In each video, I would like to talk about any kind of topic. In today's video, I would like to discuss why it is not too late for people to start a beauty channel in 2020. Hilarious. Like, why are you creating this video? Maybe for others, but also maybe to convince myself that it's not too late. Even though, like, in my heart of hearts, I'm like, you're late to the party. You should have showed up 5 years ago. And now you're 25 and you're almost 30. And I'm trying to be okay with that, but I feel doom coming over me here. So anyways, I'm going to start by priming my face using the Tatcha, the Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. Get my face out of here so I can probably make it focus. Also, this is going to be such a fail too with this camera because I am not a camera person. Is it focused? I don't think it is. It's focused on my hand. Can you focus on the product? Guys, I'm going to use some of that to prime my face. The first reason, it's a very, very chill and casual reason. Why not? Why not? We honestly have nothing to lose, but everything. If it goes the way that we all want it to go, you have everything to gain and you have nothing to lose, and that is amazing. I do think that startup costs can be expensive. I did have to invest in a new camera and a laptop so I could get the video editing software that I wanted to get, and that was expensive. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you don't really necessarily have to start up with that. You can start up with whatever you have, but for me, this is a very oversaturated field, and I was kind of like, oh, in Calgary there's not that many, but then I searched up the hashtag YYC Beauty. There's a lot of people doing what I'm doing, so I wouldn't want me having crappy filming quality to be a reason that someone decided to just keep scrolling and not to give me a chance. So I decided I'm going to invest in a camera, and then I'm also going to invest in a laptop so I can do proper editing, because the competition is fierce. It is so fierce. So I'm going to, so I primed my skin, and now I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Foundation. I love this one. I love, like, if you know me, you know that I have an obsession with Pat McGrath. I have such an admiration for her being, I'm pretty sure, the only black person to be in the luxury beauty, and I love luxury beauty. I love it. I'm using a beauty blender that I got from Haley's Beauty. I'm starting to realize I think I have more of a neutral undertone than I do yellow, because before I felt like it was more yellow. So then number 2, for me, I would like to be a representation of diverse beauty here in Canada. What makes you so different? I mean, yes, like, I'm black, I'm also like a bigger girl, and I also am so hairy, which I feel like you don't see a lot on these beauty channels. What you mostly see is people like getting rid of their hair, which I do, and like, you know, we'll probably get to that topic later. But like, I don't know, I have hair everywhere, and I sometimes wonder like who created those beauty standards for us. Like, why do we hate hair so much even though so many women have it? You know, it's not just like it's some kind of thing that like, oh, most women don't, so like so many women have it, and then, you know, you get told like, oh, you know, you have hormone issues. I'm just like, who doesn't have hormonal issues in 2020? Like, what women don't? Like, what women just have the most perfect hormones ever? Because like, I have yet to meet someone with the most perfect hormones. Yeah, and just I've had a lot of people in my lifetime, like, I despise my hair because of like how I've been made to feel about it with other people, but then I have other people who aren't me who also despise my hair, and that's always been very confusing for me. Why do you despise my hair? It's my hair, my body. I don't know. Yeah, I just want to challenge that, and I want to change the narrative for younger girls too who are like me, because I feel like a lot of kids are just like, this is not normal. Why do you have that? And then they make little girls feel horrible about themselves when it's just like, it's just who they are. It's just their body. They don't know. They're just born with it. So I would love to change that narrative for little girls, because I think it is unbelievable that people get made fun of for the amount of hair that they have on their body, something that they cannot control. I'm going to go in with my Pat McGrath concealer. Oh, so for the foundation, it was in shade medium 19, and I'll have the stuff linked down below. And then for my concealer, it is M17. I love it. Love the packaging. It's like heavy. Made me feel just like so bougie. Love that feeling. From TikTok, I've been learning to put concealer on like this now to highlight this part and then accentuate this part instead of like highlighting your cheek. Anyways, I don't know if I can really tell the difference, to be honest, but here we are. Okay, number 3. I'm gonna get into some numbers now. According to Forbes, the beauty industry is worth 500. I have notes here. Took some notes. The beauty industry is worth 532 billion. Now, I don't know about you, but I can't fathom that number. I fully cannot fathom that number. I don't even know, like, I don't know. That's a big number. Cannot fathom. Don't even know, like, I don't know. We wouldn't even be able to count to that ever in our lifetime. Like, we can't count to that number. That's crazy. And that's 532 billion, probably USD. So if you live in Canada like me, and our dollar sucks, that's probably in the trillions. That's insane. That is insane. I don't even talk about trillions ever. I don't talk about trillions. Do you talk about trillions? Yeah, I can't fathom that, but you know, that number alone tells me that there is space for you and there is space for me. Does that make it different? The way that the concealer is put on? I don't know. Also, lately I haven't really been putting on very much powder either. I need to get my eyebrows done. If you guys even call me out, like, I don't think I'm going to be called out, because I bet like maybe 5 people are going to see this. Maybe like a little bit more, because I'll force my family to watch it, my friends. Maybe like 25 people. So I don't think I'll be called out, but like in the event that more people that don't know me see this and they're like, your eyebrows are fugly, don't say it. Don't. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Skin Fetish. It's the Pat McGrath setting powder, and it's in shade medium, and I'm just gonna tap it underneath my eyes. I never did bake. Like, I think I was trying to bake, but then I was like, my under eyes are kind of dry and the baking just kills them. So I don't really bake. I just push it underneath, and then I put a little on my nose because my nose is super oily. Really in my T-zone. Like, this concealer is just beautiful, and it feels light. You know, it's very full coverage, but it doesn't feel like you don't feel it, which is very nice. I am going to go ahead and I'm going to do eyeshadow. So I love eyeshadow. I have an obsession. I have a eyeshadow collection. I don't know, I think my friends think I have a problem, but you know, like, some people collect cars, and I collect eyeshadow palettes. So there's that. Will I use all of them in my lifetime? No, but then I'll pass it on to my children. So I love this eyeshadow palette. I really do. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills one by Aina. I feel like if Aina sees this, which I don't think she will, please do not hate me. Like when I first saw this, I was kind of like, this palette's a little bit underwhelming. But I don't know, when you see palettes on camera, it's so different from seeing them in person. Like, this is the palette. Then I like tested it, and what I love so much is that it feels like it was made for me. It feels like it was made for my skin tone in mind, and that just warms my little heart. It really does. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the credit tone, which is kind of just like a dark brown, and I'm gonna create like a very basic look. It's just one of my favorite looks to create. This palette is just so beautiful. The next shade that I'm gonna use, it looks green, but then when you apply it, it's brown, so it has like a green brown shift, and it's just like, it's sick. I love it. Hey, it'll go with my green top. I didn't do that on purpose. Let's talk about how many people there are in this world. There's lots. That number I also can't fathom, because they're very big. And you know what? I'm not a numbers person. There is 7.594 billion people in the world, according to yesterday when I googled. Yesterday being June 20th. So that number could change. According to some 2018 statistics, YouTube had over 1.8 billion users, and Instagram had 1 billion in that same year. That's a lot. It's a lot of people that are using those platforms. But then as soon as the younger generations get older, they're also going to start using them, and I'm sure that that number will also continue to grow. So with that being said, I only want like, well, I don't only, like, of course, like, sky's the limit, but I just need like a minimum of like 1 million. You know, obviously I would love to have more than Jeffree Star. I would love to have 18 million, just because, you know, like, I can't wait to see, you know, a black content creator amass more of a following than Jeffree Star. That is my dream. And so yeah, like 18 million is like, would be sick, but also I can start at 1 million. And if I get 1 million, which is not even that much, that is not even 1% of people that are on YouTube or Instagram. It's literally like not even close to a percentage. A lot of people that are on YouTube, like, I know that there's lots of different things that you can go on YouTube for, but a lot of people do like beauty that are on YouTube. I'm just like, it's not too late for me, you know, there's lots of people, share the wealth, right? And then I'm gonna use ginger just to kind of like blend it out on the top. Okay, I think that's kind of okay. This is kind of scary because you know, you're doing your makeup, and in person, it looks sick. The camera, that could be a whole other situation. It could be a scary situation. So scary. Okay, now I'm gonna take the color that I was telling you guys about earlier. I'm gonna take the sponsored color, and I'm going to just put that all over my eye. Do you guys see that? Did you see that? See how it looks brown? I know, it's a crazy color. It rocks my world. I love it. This is the only look that I have ever done like multiple times, all the time, because I just think it's the most stunning eyeshadow. And the price point, this palette is on sale, I'm pretty sure, still on Sephora in Canada. Okay, let's see. You can see what I mean? Like, it looks brown here and then green there. Fun. So fun. I love it. Just like here, this corner. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and like add some more color to, or warmth to my face, and I'm gonna use the cream bronzer by Fenty Beauty, and I'm going to use the color Teddy. Yeah, I just use one of these little brushes. And So for me, when I put my bronzer on, I start a little bit higher up. And then I bring it down the other side as well. It's just me, or does it look like I missed my foundation completely? It looks for sure like I missed my foundation. It's good. Good. We're off to a good start, right? Okay. I like to also just put them on my forehead, a bit here as well. Gotta take out that double chin as best you can, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my daiquiri dip, my cream blush by Rihanna. I love this color. I saw it and I was like, that's a bright color, but I feel like on me it'll be really, really nice. Go on to my 5th point. The current top beauty influencers, you know, like they're amazing and I love them, and you know, they do really like pave the way for other people, which is really important, but they may not want to be in this industry forever, you know? Like sometimes you like to take a different career path and change direction, and that's totally okay and that's normal, and that's what a lot of people do when it comes to careers, right? So you know, eventually those people will move on and they'll make way for new people like me and like you. So yeah, that's always something to remember. You know, they might want to move on to like creating their own company or something, because, and they might not be able to do this and also have their own company because it's a lot of work to make videos, you know, like it's a sick job to have. It would be sick for anyone. Like I would be stoked if this was the kind of job that I had, but also it is work. Any job is work. It's fun work because, you know, if you're doing something you love, then you never work a single day in your life kind of thing, but it is still a job nonetheless. Just put a little bit of blush on my nose. Okay, I'm going to use this Pat McGrath highlighter trio. Look at these colors, they're so pretty. So pretty. And like, I can't describe the highlight, but it's like a dull sounds like a bad word. I mean it in the best way possible, but it's like a dull glow. Do you see that? You do. You see it. I see it. Anyways, there's that. And then my favorite part, do like a little boop, 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 boop on my nose. I'm gonna do my brows really quickly, but I don't think I'll show this. But if you guys ever want me to show my brows in another video, I will. Fun. Brows. Everyone's always like, oh my gosh, your brows are so thick and nice, and I'm like, yeah, but I also had a unibrow so I can get to this point in my life, so I did the time. I also want to do some shadow underneath. Fun. So fun. Okay, and now I'm going to go in with mascara. I don't know how much I love this one. Like, I always tell everyone that I love drugstore mascara because I spend $7 and it gets the job done. And then if I spend like 30 bucks on a mascara, I'm expecting my eyelashes to look fake, and that usually doesn't happen. Perfect. And then for gloss, I'm just going to use the lovely Gloss Bomb in the Fenty Glow color Classic. If you don't have this lip gloss, like, just get it. It's the best. I love it. It's like, this gloss is just, and it's so glossy, and like it's not sticky. It just smooths over any weird chapped lips that you have. You just put it on and all of a sudden your lips are just like sick. Anyways, so I don't really use setting spray. That's all I really do. And that is my first look. One of my favorite looks. And You know, I wanted to also end this video with just a quote that I grew up with, kind of like my final why for, you know, why it's not too late. And you know, I would see it all the time, like on the walls of my classroom, and I never thought it would have such a profound impact on my life. And it did, though. You know, those little things that teachers think like don't matter, and then, you know, you have someone who went on to do something really great in life, and, you know, all of a sudden they go back. Hilarious. The space on my memory card ran out, and then it cut me off, so I'm coming here on my iPhone. It's probably not going to be the same quality, but, you know, it is what it is. At least you can see the makeup in a different light. But anyways, yeah, you don't realize how much of an impact those little things that, you know, teachers have in their classroom will have until, you know, one day it kind of comes around full circle. The quote is by Norman Vincent Peale, and the quote is, "Shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land amongst the stars." And that is really true with anything in life. You know, you try your best, and, you know, even if you do something that feels so out of reach, you might not get to like the exact picture dream destination that you wanted, but like maybe you'll get somewhere really cool that you hadn't have ever thought about before. And, you know, if anything before didn't resonate with you, I hope that this did. And I hope that, you know, even if you don't want to start like a beauty channel, whatever, you know, anything that you want in life, I hope that you think back to that quote and just, you know, realize its significance and do the things that you want to do, you know, because life is short, and we need to stop like fearing failure and just do what we want to do. And that's why I am here today. Anyways, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe to my channel. That would actually mean the world to me. They always say thumbs up, like this video, please, because that's also really good for the algorithm. So if you could do those things, that would mean everything to me. I would appreciate it so much. And, you know, even just watching this video is like, oh, my heart. I am so thankful and appreciated that I could even do this. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for my next video. It's going to be a good one. Bye.